Come on in the room. Come on in the room. It's the morning show with the Joker, VETTE GREEN. And you know we got our girl, Miss Arkansas.
Hey guys, good morning. This is your girl Essence Official, and I'm here watching the Morning Show podcast with Joker and VETTE GREEN, Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. Make sure you guys is tuned in. I'll see you on the next show.
June in Pittsburgh.
Get ready for the biggest Juneteenth celebration in the nation. June 14th through the 16th in downtown Pittsburgh. It's an all-star lineup with special musical guests, Freeway and Beanie Siegel. Also featuring Brownstone, Kiki White, Arrested Development, Kelly Price, The Blackbirds, El Bonner, and more. June 14th through the 16th in Pittsburgh. Get there.
I don't know, waste my time. You better treat me right. And I don't know, waste my time.
Oh, baby, let me introduce myself. I'm the doctor of your heart. You can call me love. I'm the type of man. Just share my plans with you. Just do your part. I will make your dreams come true. I need a woman that's gonna help me build my empire.
Yeah, it's your boy the Joker, the Overlooked MC, right here on this morning show, right here on this Monday, right here doing what it do. You know what it is, right here. We got the whole family in the building, right here, man, right here on this morning show. We got the Queen VETTE GREEN in the building, and we also got the Queen, funny Queen, Miss Arkansas. You know what I'm saying? Up in here, it's been a slow Monday because I've been running around like I'm crazy too this morning too. You know what I'm saying? Where y'all at on your mental between 1 and 10? I'm in a solid 10. Where y'all at on your mental between 1 and 10? Put it in the comments right now. Right now. Don't be ashamed. We here to help. We here to grow. We here to make sure you all right. We want to make sure you balance throughout your week so we get your beginning of the week moving and grooving so we can go ahead and be smoothing with the whole crew right here on the morning show. Where you at your mental, Queen VETTE GREEN? You got you on mute, Queen.
Definitely out of 10 this morning.
Yes.
Definitely out of 10 this morning. I'm just getting it together, just pulling it together right now. Thank God I can. Thank
Yes.
God that I woke up this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
been.
not thinking about everything I got to do, or that I'm missing an earring.
That let you know it's Monday. that let you know it's Monday right there. When little small stuff like that, get your earring.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You forgot your lip gloss in the kitchen. Little small stuff, right?
You ain't lying, bro. You ain't lying.
You know what I'm saying? The keys under the couch.
Right. Gotta get the dog back out the cat.
Yeah. It's always something small, something crazy, something petty too. Ain't nothing real. It ain't nothing
My
big.
hair.
It's always something petty all the time, right?
Right. Man.
You like, I just had it.
Forget to send the link to your co-host.
Right. Yeah. That's the type of morning this is. This type of morning.
Real wise and Miss
Good
Arkansas.
Good morning, funny queen,
Girl,
Miss
hey,
Arkansas.
I'm at a 9.
Oh, you at a
Well,
9?
Good morning, mama. Good morning.
Good morning, mommy. Good morning.
Because I couldn't
You
get
gotta-
in on time.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Miss Arkansas. I apologize. That was my fault because I set this up last night.
Yeah, because I didn't know if I was gonna set it up or not. Because I was running around so much yesterday.
I know I called you.
Yeah, I was busy.
Look.
I was meetings and I was coaching people. I had a lot of coaching to do for all my clients. Man, these getting ready for the new season. Everybody had to get updated on their marketing, so I had to coach a lot of people yesterday. I was one of my busiest coaching days this year so far. So I had to get people on that. Then I was on my design, and you know what I'm saying. You looking good, ain't you?
Oh, okay.
Hey, I can't wait to tap dance.
Yeah. Working. I've been doing a lot of working, trying to get doing a lot of designing, and all that, and the coaching and meetings and all that. Shout out to the people from the tour. You know what I'm saying? Me and Essence was talking, and she definitely got to bring her on the show. We got to bring her on the morning show. We're gonna back it update. She got an album she finna drop.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? A whole new R&B album.
Oh, cool.
Not a hip hop album. She's going to the R&B album. She's finna give us some singing. So I'm finna book her in. I want to bring her on our platform. I might put it on the Vet Green movement, on the Vet Green show. I think that'd be a good
conversation with her.
Yeah,
Right.
man.
I want to pick her brain anyways. I like women who's in business also. And we come from similar backgrounds, corporate.
Yeah, she is. Yep, she does. Yeah. So she's definitely.
Man, listen, Friday night I won 2 tickets to go to the comedy show to see Lavelle Crawford, Tony Robbins, Bill Bellamy, and some more. And, I'm glad I was there.
Yeah,
one of the comedians tried using one of my jokes, and it was funny to me because they messed it up and it didn't work and the people didn't laugh. So that was really funny to me. I said it didn't work because it wasn't there.
That's right.
I was like, wow, I'm so glad I was sitting in the audience. They probably thought I wasn't going to be there.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting when ever since the Cat Williams opened the door in that area, it seemed like it's happening more now. And thinking of Cat Williams, he broke a record on Netflix on his live stand-up. I don't know if y'all watched it. I watched it, and it was all right. It was funny, but it was more serious than funny. Because he was still exposing some things. And he did a live show on Netflix on Saturday.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was live. He has first live contract, one of the biggest contracts in Netflix history. And he I'm gonna say it like this, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying it just to be safe. That he was definitely a New World Order comedian stand-up like that. He was revealing some things that a lot of people don't need to be knowing, but it's the truth. And so if y'all want to know what's really going on in this world, watch that Cat Williams. It's still up. You know what I'm saying? He definitely was telling the truth. It was more than a ooh ah than funny. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people that was in the audience knew he was telling the truth too, and a lot of them was like, yeah, he really breaking it down. If y'all really want to know what's going on in this world and what's going on and what's happening from the internet to the government to what's going on in the school systems to medicine, everything.
He talking about it all?
Talking about it all on that stand that was live.
That's probably why they let it be his biggest one. They probably gonna try to get rid of.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You never know. You never know. I thought about that too. And then the Tom Brady roast. The Tom Brady roast yesterday was live. That was pretty interesting. And I thought about you, Ms. Arkansas. I think you would have been good doing that. I think Kevin Hart should have hired you to be up there and do some roasting. Because I think you would have did a good job. The one female that's the comedian that was there, I forgot her name. She's very funny. She hosts a lot of the reality shows on MTV. She was up there. She was the best. Tom Brady was a good sport in the situation. It was fun, and he even got a joke for the Bills Mafia. It was kind of funny. You know what I'm saying? He was like, "How y'all call yourself the Bills Mafia? At least the Mafia have a ring to kiss."
What's that? Wait a minute. What he say?
He said how the Buffalo Bills going? He said how the Buffalo Bills going to call y'all the Bills Mafia and y'all don't have a ring to kiss.
Ooh. Right. I feel the way. I feel a way about that one now.
Yeah. Tom Brady. It was good. It was a good show last night. It was live. And shout out to Tom Brady, man, the greatest of all time, man. You know what I'm saying? They did a good job. All the old players was with him. Bill Belichick showed up. I thought he wasn't going to show up. Bill Belichick was there. Kraft, owner of the Patriots, was there. All the comedians was there. I think Kevin Hart put together a good one. Him and Jeff Ross. You know, Jeff Ross is raunchy and petty anyway, so he was there. You know what I'm saying? He's the creator of the roast. But it was awesome, lad. It was awesome Netflix weekend.
Man, the show the other night was all right, but let me tell you who really shut it down, had me crying real tears.
Yeah.
Lavelle Crawford. Oh my God, when I say that man is stupid funny.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Lavelle. Yeah. Oh yeah, he a legend. Oh, he a legend on the low.
Bill Bellamy did his thing too. Bill Bellamy did his thing too.
Yeah, OG's in the game. OG's in the stand-up game.
He started the fire and he made Lavelle come on with.
Do you feel he could be a target? Of course he could be a target.
The back door. Right. What I didn't like about it, they went out the back door and a lot of people was looking forward and taking pictures with them. They ain't care if they had to pay, so they didn't like that part, but overall, it was cool. It wasn't sold out.
Yes, no doubt.
It sold out.
Yeah. I find it interesting the way other football players speak so highly of Tom Brady. Like he really is a GOAT in this thing, and I've heard other players speak very highly about him. Just the way he plays and his movement and how he's really he's really about his business on the football field. Like he was made perfectly for this. I didn't know he was that tall as well.
Yes. He's tall. He was 6'6", I believe.
No, 6'5", I think they said
6'5". I know he's somewhere around there. I know he up there. I know he. You know what I'm saying?
The arms on this guy.
Right. Yes, definitely, man. So it was good. It was a good little entertainment yesterday. Good entertainment weekend. Because I watch TV. I design while I watch TV. Entertainment is keep me moving, and keep me, So I definitely was in tune. Shout out to the Netflix doing what they do. They stepping it up. You know what I'm saying? And a couple other people is getting contracts right now too. And shout out to Jamie Foxx, who's behind all the music and these music shows like Shazam.
He's good.
He's behind. He's behind. Name That Tune and Hear Your Voice. All that stuff. That's all Jamie Foxx, executive and the creator of those shows. So shout out to Jamie Foxx behind the scenes, doing what he do. A black man doing his thing, man. Yeah. Salute to him, man. Salute to him. I gotta give people their flowers of what they doing, man. I'm loving it.
I started watching The Night of the Shadows. I think that's the name of it. Jackie Chan with my mom yesterday. That looked pretty good. Jackie Chan, as I'm watching the movie, I don't see Jackie Chan yet. I see a young guy, and I'm looking at how he moves, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, man, he reminds me of Jackie Chan. And in comes Jackie Chan. He actually plays the father in this movie. I think that's the name of it. I just looked it up.
Okay.
The Night of the Shadows is pretty good. I think she was watching it on FX last night. What's going on, bro?
Rush Network, what's going on? Yeah, Sean Dawn, Rush Network. Shout out to Rush Network too, man. That radio station is doing amazing. It's a whole different type of movement right now in that station, man. It's off the chain. Shout out to the radio station, and shout out what's going on with the team with the tour too, man. We definitely grinding. Talking with the artists yesterday. We went live, and we also did some coaching yesterday. The very talented artists in that tour, you know what I'm saying, and their personalities is amazing. I'm loving it, getting to know them in a different perspective. I had a good weekend. I had an amazing, interesting, growing, inspired, motivational weekend.
So did I, bro. Grand rising to you, Dwayne Price. I think this is my first time seeing you on here. Thank you so much for tuning in to the morning show. We start live right here on Green Lynx Media every morning at 7 a.m. I had an amazing weekend. I had a growing weekend as well, bro. Like, I really, man.
6 a.m. my time.
Yeah, that's right. 7 a.m., 6 a.m. Central.
6 a.m. my time.
What is it?
Yeah.
5 a.m. if you're on the West Coast.
yes, no doubt.
Right.
Yep.
I had a really good weekend. I'm learning a lot, and I'm very, very proud of myself because I'm learning a lot.
Yeah, me too. I'm always a student, like I always say.
Well, it stormed real bad again yesterday.
Yeah,
so
it was raining all weekend here too. It was raining all here all weekend too. Yeah. Okay. Well, you had church at your house. You know what I'm saying? You got church at the house. You can get up and
went back to sleep.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and when you wake up, it's church because you're always praising the Most High. When you wake up, you got church right there. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
Come on now.
I like going to fellowship though. I like going
that's
to
cool.
get my fellowship
that's dope.
on.
Yes, I do. I do like the fellowship part. I really do love that. I love the fellowship with my brothers and my sisters. You know what I'm saying?
We have some things to talk about today. There was a shooting here in our city of Buffalo, which is just rocking. So 6 teenagers were powed at over the weekend. You didn't hear about it?
I stay at the loop in them areas. Yeah. I stay at the loop on that. Sometimes I don't get none of the news unless I come on here. Unless somebody hit me up and somebody, hit me up or give me a link or something, I check it out. But I haven't got nothing this past weekend. But
six teenagers were powed over the weekend, and a 14-year-old girl was unlifed. Their WKBW is calling it a mass powing. That's News Channel 7. But you can actually do a internet search of this and bring up the stories. I just want to play what WKBW has, because they have the mayor of the city of Buffalo, Byron Brown, on here speaking to it. I also want to say to anyone and everyone that's watching, even if you are watching the replay of this, that our children deserve a future. I don't understand why so many of our youth can be out here and there's not an outrage about it. I feel like we talk about the problem like this is a problem. This is an epidemic right now because this is a 14-year-old child. Let me just say that one more time. This is a 14-year-old child. She's not a woman. Right. She's a child. Why is it? And there's so many layers of this that we can break down, because I know people are going to say, well, why were they out? And this, that, and the other, and this, that, and the other. Why is she not here?
It don't matter. She still didn't deserve to lose her life.
Exactly. Why is she no longer here? Why are teenagers being shot at? I'm tired of talking about the problem, and I'm ready to talk about what can we do better as adults? What can we be doing better? What can we do to provide something for these kids? Because it's getting out of hand. 6 kids, 6 teenagers being shot at a party. What they're saying is that the police was initially called for a noise disturbance. That's why they were initially called.
And that part right there, Sean Dawn, right there. Where they getting the guns at?
We already know where they're getting the guns at. Why is America letting these guns into the? Why are the?
That question needs to be answered. You know, they don't care. You know, it's like that's like Cat Williams. He was talking about stuff like this on the stand up. He was revealing, and
I think a lot of kids stealing them guns.
They stealing them, they buying them, they putting them on the street, they doing everything, and they don't care. They trying to knock down the popularity, and they don't care who it is. You know what I'm saying? It's up to us to to come like they vets. It's up to us. It's up to the parents, up to our uncles. We all need to come together. They stop it. They even get to the point where they're stopping us
like we used to do back in the day.
Yeah, but they also stopping us protesting, and that's against the law. Why we ain't pushing that issue? We can't even protest without getting arrested now. That's against the law. Nobody's pushing the agenda.
I'm going to the schools this week because these these kids are not playing no games. This new generation, they are not playing no games. They will not be shut up. I want to go back to what Don said. The problem is where they are getting these guns. Let's break that down. When a war ends, what happens to that? What happens to the guns when war ends, everybody? I just want to walk y'all down this path just for a moment so we can really break this down, chew this up, and think about, because guns aren't just coming into the U.S. from us. We don't have boats. We don't have ships.
We don't own none of that.
We don't own none of that stuff.
We don't own none of that stuff.
But they're in our neighborhoods.
Yes.
When a war ends, what do y'all think happens to the guns? They're resold. Sometimes they're sold on the black market. And then they end up in our communities. These guns aren't being made in our communities. These guns are ending up in our communities because we are at war with each other.
Right.
Come on now. We are at war with each other. While other communities are out here working together to help build up the community, we are at war with each other. Make it make sense.
And what do we have to do to stop the government from doing that? What do we have? We can't protest. They'll arrest us. We
have to start voting, bro. We know.
But then when we vote, it got to be a massive number. That means we got to pretty much go out here and really go door to door every day.
And we have to vote for what matters. Stop voting just because they're black. Stop voting just because they're white. Stop voting just because they're coming into your community for this time. We have to really start voting for the people who are in the community during the time when it's not election time.
I got a question. Vote for who?
Listen, one thing I can say about Tim Kennedy, one thing I can say about that man, yes, he is a politician, but I see him. I see him out in the community. I see him with these within these churches. I see Tim Kennedy out in the community, not just during election time. That's why I told him congratulations. We need more of that. We need more of that.
Right.
So when you say vote, do you want us to start from the bottom and vote to the top, or to the top to the bottom? What's the best way?
You know how it works. We got to start at home.
Start at home. Okay.
And then when we start at home, stand on their necks and say, "This is what we need."
That's right.
This is what we are. We have 6 kids.
That's right.
6 kids that were at a party. I don't care if it was 5 o'clock in the morning and they were at a party. That is irrelevant right now. The fact that they are 6 kids and they were shot at is an issue, y'all. And we need to be doing better.
We need everybody to share this, right? We need everybody to share this to 10 people that's having issues in their neighborhood right now. We need each and every 6 of y'all right now. Share this to 6 or 7 people right now that's having issues in their neighborhood that we're talking about. Because I think this need to be outside.
I love that you said that, bro.
And I think this need to have this conversation. That's why I'm asking these questions so that we can get the answers, so we can have an idea of what we need to be doing in our neighborhoods. What position can we play? What can we start at? You know what I'm saying? And that's where it starts at. It starts at home. It really starts where we at in our backyard. You know what I mean? And the city council's meetings, like, those is important. Like, you know what I mean? Start letting your voice be heard. you know, with authority, and I feel what you saying, the Queen VETTE GREEN, and you hit it on the head. That's a fact,
We gotta start
and
at home, bro. We
that's at
really
home.
do.
And
We gotta demand it. Stop thinking that our voices can't listen. You know why they continuously, when a Black person reaches a certain height in society, do you understand why it is they try and break them down? Because that Black voice can actually lead people out of we are at war, everybody, and the war is here at home. Our kids should be able to walk down the street. Why is it that when we go over to the east side, we have to worry about things like this? And this is the east side of Buffalo. Why is it that we have to worry about this? One of the issues is the poverty rate. The struggle, right? Because the struggle is real. We see all of these businesses popping up, all going up and down Broadway, but none of the people look like us. That's an issue.
That is issue.
You know what the issue is with us? I'm not even going to blame them. That's a business.
It's actually been a year this month that my grandbaby was shot in the head. It came through her head, hit the back of her eye, and came out by her nose. She wear a patch on her eye. Now she can open it, but she can't see out of it. So she choose to wear that patch because her eyelash won't stay on there, But I tell her every chance I get that she's still beautiful. She won the homecoming queen thing in St. Louis. It didn't mess up her beauty or nothing. And I thank God it didn't destroy her spirit. But it's been a year this month that she was shot, leaving her job in St. Louis, and she was like 16 at the time. And it went through her head and came out, damaged all the stuff in her eye, and came out by her nose. And then you know what happened while she was laying there healing? While she was laying there healing, her little brother with special needs got a hold to her mama boyfriend gun and shot himself. She heard the shot. Barely was able to get up, went in there and found her little brother dead. So this been a year this month. So all day long, I'm gonna be calling, loving on her and her little brothers, because I know they thinking about that too. But like you say, where's these guns coming from?
And lock them up.
Yes.
I spoke openly about it. My kids grew up with guns in the house. I grew up with guns. My grandfather, my uncle, everybody had a rifle or some type of protection in the house. You have to teach your children. I'm not against owning guns. I'm not against that. I just think you should teach your child to respect what it is.
Respect what it is and the safeties of it. If you do use it, what I'm saying? All those things, how to take care of it. All those things. Yes.
All of that. All of that. I'm going to go ahead and play this video of the mayor of Buffalo, Mayor Byron Brown.
I want to thank the members of the media for joining us today. It has been a tragic day in the city of Buffalo. I am here with First Deputy Police Commissioner Al Wright and Chief of Detectives Craig Macy. I am very sad to report that overnight, 6 teenagers were shot in the city of Buffalo between the ages of 14 to 16 years old. A 14-year-old girl is dead, and a 15-year-old boy is in stable but critical condition. The shooting occurred on Alexander Avenue, and I have to say that as we think about these young lives, we should all in our community take a moment to pray for the recovery of these children and for the precious life that was lost. We all want to extend our condolences to the parents of the 14-year-old girl and let the other families know that we are praying for them as well. No parent should have to deal with what these parents are dealing with now. It has been a long night for me, and in particular for the Buffalo Police Department. I got the first call at 1:31 this morning. Our Buffalo Police Department has been working on this issue around the clock. And I want to thank Chief of Detectives Macy and the members of the Buffalo Police Department who have been working on this. I want to make it clear to the shooter or shooters involved in this, consider turning yourself in. If you have any conscience or any remorse that you killed a 14-year-old girl, you should contact the Buffalo Police and turn yourself in. This is a senseless crime. To open fire on a group of children absolutely makes no sense whatsoever. We have also been in touch with the superintendent of the Buffalo Public Schools, Dr. Tanja Williams. Several of these children attended Buffalo Public Schools, not all of them. The superintendent will be providing counseling at the schools that these children attend, those that are in the Buffalo Public Schools, and there will be an increased security at these schools by Buffalo Public School Security. I also want to thank the president and CEO of the Buffalo Urban League, Thomas Buford, for reaching out. The Urban League will be available with its counseling staff to provide counseling for any of the families that might need it. So again, this has been a very tragic morning in the city of Buffalo. 6 children, 6 teenagers between the ages of 14 to 16 shot, a 14-year-old girl dead, and a 15-year-old boy fighting for his life in the hospital. I'll now turn things over to First Deputy Police Commissioner Al Wright.
Good afternoon. I just want to reiterate what Mayor Brown said. Our hearts are with the victims and the victims' families, especially the family of the 14-year-old girl in this senseless tragedy. Our officers and detectives have been working this case nonstop. The Buffalo Police Department will be doing everything in its power to bring the individual or individuals to justice. We've been making progress in this case with the help of community members who have stepped forward with what they saw in the videos taken. I'm going to piggyback off the mayor. You should consider turning yourself in because we won't rest until the individuals are in custody for this senseless tragedy. I'll now turn it over to Craig Macy, Chief of Detectives, with respect to the further investigation of the case.
Wow. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Deputy Commissioner Wright. Again, I also would like to extend my my sympathies to the families of all of the victims, as well as from the Detective Division. So the timeline of events is as follows for last night. Last night at approximately 10:21. Last night at approximately 10:21, there was a call for service, which Buffalo Police Patrol received and responded to, which originally was a loud music call and groups outside smoking. And then it was quickly upgraded to a fight call, which police responded to. Police were on scene for approximately 25 to 30 minutes, where they dispersed several groups of kids fighting and large groups of juveniles kind of hanging around the area. At approximately 23:10 or 11:10, there was a call for shots fired, which police, again, they're in the area, not directly on scene. They quickly respond, and then approximately 8 minutes later, it is discovered that there is people shot in the area. So we received calls from multiple addresses, which was essentially one incident. We had calls from 1500 Jefferson, which if you look at to the map to my left, is a community building that has a back lot that backs up to Alexander Place. On Alexander Place, during the canvas, detectives were able to find multiple shell casings. So that's where we believe the incident took place, where the shooter was. And from there, we also received phone calls for service and shots fired from Harlow, Lythe, and a couple other streets in there. So multiple calls from that small group of streets. We as the Buffalo Police need the community. We need help. Any videos that you have seen on social media, any videos that are from in and around the area, from surveillance cameras, if we don't have them already, we would like them. If you don't know if we have them, please reach out to us. And any assistance is needed and appreciated. So other than that, I will turn it back over to the mayor for questions.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Yeah. Hey, Grand Rising, everybody. We are talking about the shooting, the cow pow that happened over the weekend. There were 6 teens involved. A 14-year-old is no longer with us. A 15-year-old right now is in stable, but fighting for his life. What can we do better? I don't even want to continue to talk because we know it's an issue. What can we do better? What are we, before we leave today, or if you are watching a replay of this show, ask yourself, what can I as an individual do better? Because these kids are our future. Do we not understand, understand that we're getting older? The world as we see it right now is going to be in the hands of these kids. And if they do not have a stable place to live in, if they can't even go to a party without getting shot at, if they can't walk down the street, go to the ice cream store, walk to a store, what kind of world are we leaving them? What are we doing? What are we doing?
Wow.
Or what are we not doing? What can we do better? This
you know, that children that age, you try not to be smothering them, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes you have to be that mother bird that's over that baby bird. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was growing up, if mama said, don't let that street light go out before you get in this house. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have some rules too. Like today is actually a school day. I ain't saying they couldn't be out, but it should have been some kind of rule where they should have been home at a certain time. But even with that being said, them babies shouldn't have been shot at. They should have been fussed at when they got home for coming home that time of night, but not being shot at and losing their life and fighting for their life. There ain't no reason for that.
That is an issue as well. A lot of times the parents are not stable themselves, and that's why these kids are out in the street. That's what Kanisha is saying as well. Yep, she's agreeing with you. Kids need more structure, and this is terrible. Children thrive in structure, even though we don't always want to give it to them. We want them to just, have their way, be spoiled. Kids thrive on structure. They actually do a lot better when they are in a stable environment. Think about a flower. or any type of plant, if you give that flower, that plant some love, watch how it grows. But if you just have it, you're barely paying attention to it, you feeding it every so often, or you giving it just junk, that plant is likely going to end up in trouble. And that's what's happening to our kids. Because we as parents are not getting our lives together. And I'm always going to bring it back to us, because I don't want to ever let us off the hook, because we are the only ones that's going to be able to fix the problems in our neighborhoods. We have to get our lives together, everybody. And it does change in your mind.
A lot of them
you should have a way to go ahead.
A lot of the parents now that's growing up parents, soon as them little kids have a problem or a tantrum or something, all they do is give them that cell phone. You know what I'm saying? Instead of sitting them down, talking to them like we used to do. They just give them that cell phone and send them on about their business. A lot of them know they passcode, and they go in there and see all kind of different crap. You know what I'm saying? And that make a lot of them want to do this and that, even growing up as a little kid. You know, they got to stop just giving them kids that phone too. Especially not watching, seeing what they looking on their head and all that different stuff, you know?
Yeah, I agree. And a lot of these kids are no longer going to school. The attendance rate in some of these schools has dropped tremendously. So that's another issue. Grand rising to you, Bam Fam. Grand rising to you, Kanisha. Thank you both. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We are talking about the 6 children over the weekend, the 6 teenagers, the kids that were pow at a party. We aren't going to talk about, we can go down that road of, what were they doing out in their teenagers? Well, listen, when you growing up where we grew up at, sometimes we are out a little bit late. I can remember being out. Mommy, don't listen to this, but I can be out. Listen, I was out 2-3 o'clock in the morning before my cousin Clifton made me go home, trying to be grown. I'm at my friend's house. My friend didn't have a curfew, so we're out and about. When I was at home, my curfew was 10 o'clock. My girlfriend's curfew was 12 o'clock. My other girlfriend didn't have a curfew. So where do you think all the teenagers wanted to go? To the one who didn't have a curfew.
Right.
But what was going on in that house?
Well, I had a curfew, but as soon as I heard mom and dad in there snoring, baby, I went out that window.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
See?
I remember one time I came back and my brother and them had locked the window. Oh, baby, I got beat like a slave or something. I don't know what she beat me like, but that window was locked one night. But I went out many nights before it got locked on me. So, no matter, sometimes the parent can be sleeping, you thinking they in there sleeping, they done sneaked out the house.
Please, I remember trying to sneak the phone, because I had to be off the phone at a certain time. But when you used to pick up those rotary dial phones, you could hear the click. So my mom used to be, "Booby, you on the phone?" I had a curfew for the phone, had a curfew for being in the house.
Yep.
Maybe we do need to establish stuff like that. Bam Fam said at that age I had to be in the house before the street lights came on, or near the house, and he's the male. Yep. Did you too, bro? You had to be in the house.
That's it. You had to be. Let the lights come on. You got to be at least on the porch or in front of the house.
In eye distance,
but you better be in that yard.
Yeah, especially when my auntie house. Auntie used to have a couch. Used to have a couch right next to the window where she could see the TV right here and the window right here. She could see all the right playing right there. That's it.
My mom used to tell us, come ask. Don't take it upon yourself to stay out a little bit longer. Come ask. Sometimes she said yes. Sometimes she said no.
You get more yeses. You get more yeses than no.
My mama sleep.
True.
Right.
You get more yeses than no.
Get to sleep and ask.
But it's the stability.
Yeah.
In the structure.
Yeah, plus it's different
Right.
now because, like you said, technology and the phones and social media, like it's a lot of distractions going on. Like it's hard to maintain those things if everybody is not if every village, everybody that's in the village is on the same page.
Let's talk about this village because we need to bring that village back.
Yeah,
everybody for self.
We still have the village. It just ain't everybody just ain't on the same page. The village is there. We ain't on the same page. Like if we in the neighborhood, me, you, me, Vette Green, the Queen, Miss Arkansas, and the same block, right? You know, we the leadership out of the whole block. We got to bring everybody together on the same page on all things, not some things, all things. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, how long your kid gonna have a telephone? How long they gonna be on social media? How long they gonna be out? Like, you need to maintain and maintenance that thing. Like, if everybody on the same page, it ain't that hard. It's hard when everybody's not on the same page. That's when
don't
it gets
be telling my kid that. Don't be talking to my child.
That part.
Well, JoJo was over there throwing rocks at Miss Tina's door. You don't want me to tell him to stop? Don't be talking to my kid.
Right. Where did that come from, though? You know,
I used to love when the elders used to say, "Do your mama know where you at?"
Yep.
And a lot of times they may not have, but that's the problem.
Don't give a flying duck where you.
Why are we not caring where these children are?
Yeah.
Why are we not caring?
Like I said that last time we talked about this on one of our episodes back in the last year sometime. Listen, the mailman knew everybody. The mailman should deliver mail and be like, you supposed to be outside. That's the mailman. Like what? You know, my name was Marie Robinson, and yes, I know your mama. You know what I mean? To get in the house. You know what I'm saying? And I wish you would say, no. What? And did she make that phone call?
Right.
Okay, yeah. And then when your mama walk in the house start swinging on you, you ain't gonna wonder why. Until afterwards, because you told Miss Robinson no when she told you to get in the house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And she ain't gonna
that's offended the family
because she know Miss Robinson ain't gonna lie to her. You know.
Yeah, that's right. She gonna deliver that mail, and she's qualified to deliver her ass whipping for you if you can talk to it again. That's how my mom would say it. Yeah, right or wrong. Yeah, we didn't play no games. Every day, that was the village right there. The mailman, the Uber driver should tell you to go out. Huh?
We need more Miss Tina's, Miss Emily's.
Yes.
Listen, we need more of that.
We need a lot of that. Yes.
Reese.
Wow.
Yeah. We need more of that.
The Amazon driver should tell you to get in the house. When you're supposed to be outside. Come on now. We got the village. We got to put that village back together. It's there. We just got to be on the same page.
Right. Some people are malicious, but you have to know the people who with ill intent. Don't think just because somebody is telling your child to stop doing something that they have ill intent. Sometimes it takes a village. Listen, I've learned that it takes a village. It's not a sometimes put. It takes a village.
It takes a village to raise a child. Yeah,
I had 6 of them. It took a village. It took me, my mama, they daddy, my uncles, they granddad. You know what I mean? It took my.
That's right. All that. All yes. The corner store lady, the lady that sweep the sidewalk every day. Everybody took care of the kids.
Everybody.
My
girlfriends. Everybody to raise man. We have to do better by our neighborhoods.
Even the celebrities took care of the neighborhood. Because I remember when Rick James used to come down on a motorcycle and give kids ice cream when the Mr. Softly came down. He used to ask, "Did you do good in school? Where your mama at? Tell Rick James outside." I remember them days. Oh no, Rick James, you got a bad report card. Yo, you can't get $1 today. Huh? I remember those days back in the day. Yup.
You know what? A lot of these parents need to let they know be no. You know, kids have their little tantrums and stuff. You take their phone, they want to tear up stuff, and you give back to them. They want to do this, they want to do that, and you just gonna give up and let them know. Let your no be no.
That was hard for me. Grand Rising, my beautiful cousin.
I tell my baby boy he going for parole on the 24th of this month. He been in there half of his life and he 30. But I used to always say I'd rather for him to be locked up than covered up. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. That's
and,
right. That's right.
He said, well, Mama, if they don't let me out this month, he said, if they don't let me out this month, Mama, they can't hold me for 2 more years. I'll be flat. So I'm trusting that he gonna come out this year. But for some reason he don't. Like he said, he'll be flat. But once again, I couldn't judge. Mama used to always say, I'm gonna keep you prayed up and your insurance paid up. And I didn't know what she was saying when I was out there running them streets, being hot in the pants and all that stuff. But then when I started having children, I realized what she was saying to me because I started seeing it. So that's what I say to them. Hey, I'm gonna keep you prayed up and insurance paid up. But praise God, they grown now. Now they sins and all that stuff is they own.
Right.
But what about my grandchildren? You know, my grandchildren, I still gotta cover them.
Good morning, Greg.
What's up, Greg?
How you doing?
Good morning,
That's interesting, Miss Arkansas, that you said that. I've heard mothers say that before about their children when they decide to, because once they're grown, and I had this conversation this morning, you know, once they're grown, the only thing we can do as parents is to pray and hope that they do whatever we've instilled in them, hope that they take that with them.
Right.
But sometimes they don't. Like these kids are these adult children. I'm not talking about the teenagers. I'm talking about these adult children, those over 21. Not even I'm not talking about the teenagers, those over 21. You know, when they are out in that life, I've heard moms say, I would rather them, what you say, locked up than cut up.
Locked up than covered up.
Yeah, locked up. Yeah, I've heard that, especially when it comes to our sons. A lot of times they go out in these streets looking for things, and our daughters too. Our daughters go out in these streets looking for what they didn't get at home. Our sons go out in these streets looking for what they feel they didn't get at home, or what they need, or something to make them feel that they need to be something other than what they are. Good morning, 810 Studios. We're having a conversation about 6 teenagers that were pow over the weekend in our city of Buffalo. Well, in my city of Buffalo, your hometown of Buffalo, Franklin.
Yes.
Out in Arkansas.
Yes.
How did you feel growing up
That's
in
all
the
right.
city
You
of
know
Buffalo?
what I'm saying? That's all right. If I am in Arkansas, I feel like I'm a part of you guys, and when y'all hurt, I hurt.
Yes. That's definitely same here. I'm growing up. You know, half of my childhood life, I was home, and in the beginning of my life, I was younger, I was always out and about. Other part of the life, I was going through situations in the household, but I don't know what was going to work for me. Was in my household or the streets? I can't bounce that out, but I experienced a lot of things in different perspectives in my life, but it was rough for me. It was rough and tough, and that's why I go through what I've been going through throughout my walk in my teenage years, being in the system, being out of the system, and being homeless. So it's like, you see what that got me through, in my walk. But yeah.
Wow.
I had a conversation with DJ Bandana Black, and I actually interviewed him, or I call it had a conversation. And I don't remember if it was on screen or not, but the amount of deaths he's experienced, people that he's known, conversation with someone maybe a day or two prior to that, or maybe that same day. And later on, come to find out this person had got unlived. Things like that messes with our mental. So these kids, not only that did these kids get powed at, we also have to think about mentally, what are they going to be facing when they are waking up in the morning? What are they going to be facing? I know grown men who have been in outs, shootouts. Say after all of it was said and done, and they looking around and they see bullet holes and doors and windows and stuff, and then you think, man, that could have been me. That could have been me. So we also have to think about what these kids may be struggling with today. I'm glad that I think they said that it's the Buffalo Urban League has opened up their doors for their mental health counselors are going to be available for these kids and the kids that go to school with these children, because they are going to need it. They are going to need it. But I want to continue this conversation of what can we do better? We know what's going on in our communities. And I'm talking about in the inner city communities, the minority communities that are run down and dilapidated, these communities that need to be built back up. It has to start with us, y'all. We see if we continue to wait for the government to help us, do y'all see what, man, I've been on this earth for 48 years. 48 years.
55.
The only thing I've seen done,
ain't nothing
I love my town. I love my hometown of Lackawanna. But I came from the projects. And the only thing I've really seen done, they've remodeled some kitchens. We might get some new floors. We don't have a resource center for these kids to go to. We don't have a friendship house for these kids to go to. We don't have anything for these kids to do. So what can we do? What can we be doing better? What can we do better?
You know what? I like saying what my mother say because I always see it come to pass and different stuff. She used to always say, when y'all got off of my lap, y'all got on my heart. You know what I'm saying? So when the kids get off the lap, they get on your heart. And it's crazy because your heart, it lets you know they in danger, but sometimes you can't get to them. You can't, they turn to the streets and all that stuff before they turn to the parent, because they think you going to be hard on them and think you going to be this and that and that. And the reason I can say that, because I fought against my mother, and at the end, I found out that all she wanted for me was the best. But I wanted to be with my little friends. I wanted to be with them boys. I wanted to do this. I wanted to do that. I don't want you to be able to tell me nothing. But I can truly say out of the 55 years of living, if I had to listen to her, a lot of stuff that I went through, I wouldn't have went through it. But I thank God for bringing me through it.
Mom always say experience is the best teacher. And I remember one day I was in the kitchen. I had 6 kids at the time. They were all little. My oldest might have been about 10 at the time. And that means the little ones were babies. And I can remember all you hear is mommy, 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 mommy. And I was like, man, I'll be so happy when they grow up. And my mother looked at me and she said, you worry more when they grow up, because then you can't tell them nothing.
Right. So true.
Ooh, if she ain't, she ain't lie, she ain't lie, she ain't lie. I had this conversation this morning with my girlfriend, like we do, because parenting adults is totally different. You can't tell them what to do. All you can do is hope and pray. Listen, I'm becoming a praying mama now. I got a praying mama, and I'm becoming a praying mama because Lord knows I got.
Amen.
And then my nieces and my nephews and my god kids. It's like, man, it's a lot. It's a lot. So thank you for sharing your stories with us, because I know you are going to relate to some people, because you are able to look at the things that you were going through as a teenager as well. You too, Franklin. I've been thinking about our stories. Like we come from different backgrounds, but we are also similar backgrounds. Growing up the way we grow up is not always easy, because we see the struggle from our parents too. They're struggling. Sometimes we get the what do you call it? We don't always get the happy parent. Because they're struggling. Because the struggle is real.
Yes. We're gonna take a break, and we'll be right back right here to finish this conversation. And we want to get into then I want to get into that conversation with this Kendrick Lamar and this Drake. It's very interesting.
Let's talk
right here. No doubt.
They say he's.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl, Naquasia, and you are listening to the only show moving in the morning, the Morning Show Podcast with Joker and Vette. Every Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. And I don't want nobody but you tuned in.
Man, came a long way, bro. Yeah, we did, man. That's where it all started from, bro. Right here, man. Willow Park. Willow Park, 436 Jefferson F. Right in the park. Right here, bro. What you say?
Say, stay Willow Park in, Buffalo legend to the end.
That's what I say, man. Can't beat that. 52 years and still doing it, bro. Who would have thought? Who would have thought?
Dude, legend.
Right where it all started from. Right where it all started from. That's what's up.
Dilly beats.
Yes. It's still in love tour. Make it do what it do. Early bird special on the tickets. Make sure you get them before June 1st. You know what I mean? $20 early bird price right there because the price is going up in June. Make sure you get y'all tickets in ATL in Atlanta. We opening up the tour in Atlanta, Georgia, y'all, right there at the Penthouse Lounge in Atlanta, Georgia. Equasia, Essence Official, Jay Relentless. You know what I'm saying? Got my boy Zay and my girl Bree is definitely doing their thing on the R&B tour, up and coming artists doing their thing. And they slowly getting into DIY too. Shout out to Essence Nana building up their website right now. You know what I'm saying? Going DIY. That's excited. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where everybody is going slowly. And I'm going to keep on pushing the bag forward in that area for the artists because y'all deserve it. No doubt. Right here live in the morning show, got the Queen VETTE GREEN. And I got the funny Queen, Miss Arkansas, in the house, making it do what it do morning when it's Monday morning and everything, man. Let's talk about it, man. it's been some back and forth going on with Drake and Kendrick. It's very interesting. You know what I'm saying? That second track Drake did. That's what I wanted to hear on the first.
I didn't hear the second one yet.
Yeah. I'm loving it, and I'm loving the get back from Drake. And hearing Drake's comeback, man, I agree with a lot of the cats in the industry saying it's over. Light skin won again with the Chris Brown and then destroyed Quavo. Now, shout out to Drake. Yeah.
I gotta hear it. I want to hear. I did not get a chance to listen to it.
Shout out to Drake, man. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed his entertainment. Some truth came out. I didn't know what I'm saying. And after Kendrick revealed the truth about Drake's what he got going on, then they changed his Wikipedia because they found out it was true.
Oh, about Drake with his kids?
Yeah, about his daughter, his unknown daughter that he never let people know about. And as soon as the album came out, then and everything is going on, they changed his Wikipedia and said he got 2 kids and had their names up there. So Wikipedia, add that to his Wikipedia, he has a girl and a boy. Yeah, it's funny how things happen. It's different when you got technology and AI and all types of stuff going on, man. It's like you can't hide nothing if you outside.
Come on now.
You can't hide nothing.
You can't hide nothing if you in the house.
What I gathered from Kendrick.
That's why they call it iPhone, because that eye is watching you.
Yeah, I was watching you.
What I gathered from Euphoria is that Kendrick is saying people need to stop acting like they aren't who they really are.
Yeah.
Act yourself.
Yeah.
Stop out here portraying that you something that you aren't. That's what I got from Euphoria. Like,
yeah. And how the cover of his album, as album cover art of Drake's house, his mansion in Toronto, and they have all the dots of the sex offenders.
What? Wait a minute. What?
You got to know how you got to know, because on Google they have now you can see where the sex offenders live when you register. You can go on Google and they can show you where the sex offenders live at. And if he had anyone that live in his house, he labeled them as all sex offenders.
Oh God.
I said, look, you petty for that one. You petty for that one. You know what I'm saying? And there might be some truth to that. I hope not.
Right. Ain't no telling. A lot of stuff being uncovered.
The allegations that he like young girls.
Yeah, all types. His whole family lived there. His uncles, his friends, his mom, and it could get ugly. That's why you got to understand and understand that's why J. Cole did what he did, because he didn't feel right in his spirit. He didn't want to destroy nobody's character because he don't want to destroy his. He said, J. Cole said, I didn't feel right in my spirit. See, once you say that, you put your mouth on it, you got to deal with God.
You ain't got what's a period.
Yeah, that's it. That's the shield. That's the protection for you when you say I don't feel right in my spirit.
Explain nothing to nobody.
Listen, God in control now. You don't want no smoke now.
Explain nothing to nobody or nothing.
Nope, sure don't. You know what I'm saying? That's probably people got to understand on this industry.
God fight your battle.
That's it. You don't want none of that fire from the Most High. You don't want none of that smoke. You might as well leave it alone. And a lot of people, and thank God that the industry left it alone, because they got to know something about the Most High for them to stop. So when he said my spirit, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, you know what I'm saying? And people out there that don't understand that and don't understand that need to, because when somebody say, I don't feel right in my spirit to talk about this, I don't feel right in my spirit to be around you, I don't feel right in my spirit to talk about this or do this or that. When they say that, that's the shield. They're protected. Stop putting your mouth on people, and then you wonder why you're going through what you're going through, because you didn't put your mouth on something you ain't supposed to put your mouth on. Pause. Come on, man. Like, y'all got to understand that. You know what I'm saying?
And if you're going to put your mouth on, especially if you're a man, if you're going to put your mouth on, it's gone down.
Yeah, just leave it alone. You got to cut it out. So,
don't be talking about me. Come on now. Ain't that right?
Yeah, but
the Most High take care of his.
They've been going on for a long time. They've been putting shots at each other on, but now this is like they first time really doing a whole song. They've been doing like little metaphor, a little 4 bars here, a little 8 bars here since 2016. Now they going at a full track. But like, you know, I feel what Gilly said. I feel what Buster said. I feel what M said. I feel what a lot of these cats in the game that they ask what they think about this thing. Even old Benny the Butcher even said a little something. He was live the other day. He was like, you know, he's like, listen, I'm cool with both of them. You know what I'm saying? And Benny the Butcher was like, you know, but when it comes to that, I love the entertainment. You know, he said I got to give it to Drake. Everybody's saying Drake. So in the industry, so
they ain't saying on the radio here.
Drake got that one, man. Drake won, man. Like, you know,
my thing is, you got all this money. What is you beefing for? I can see us just trying to get some money, fussing.
Yeah, you know.
Man, just because people get money does not mean that they aren't who they are.
Right.
That's the issue. People don't know who they are. Money just make you. It just magnetizes the person that you really are.
That part over there. That part of what she said.
Right.
Yeah.
Right,
that's right. But you know, like I tell people, that I was in the conversation.
Miss Arkansas.
I was talking to a lot of the artists I was coaching.
Queen. You had left off. I said if somebody go down on me, make sure it's down there.
Oh, Kendrick got the. I said Kendrick don't got the bars. Kendrick got bars, but he took an L. He got bars, but he took an L. You know what I'm saying? He took an L. He took an L on that one. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like this. Somebody asked me I was live on IG. Somebody asked me, "Do you think that it's going to mess with their movement, their money, and all that?" No, it's not, because they have super duper fans. They both got super duper fans. Especially Drake. Drake got more super duper fans, more solid, more fans, and then the Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? As of the prediction of all my mentors, they already predict that Drake by the year of 2026, 27, he will be a billionaire. He's a businessman. He has super duper fans. When he go DIY, it's gonna be a wrap because he's not signed to nobody right now.
Do you think a portion of that is because he is mixed race?
Yeah, of course.
Let's be honest. Okay.
Of course. You know, of course. You got to use those.
You think portion of that is because he done signed his name in blood?
You know what I'm saying? That too. All that. I mean, you know what I mean? Let's be honest. You know, all that. But he understands. Drake understands where his position is and how we do things, and also his fan base do. So when you have super duper fans, you can do whatever you want to do and how you want to do it. Because you know what I'm saying? Because by my knowledge of my mentors, and he's not really, by the record, he's not signed to nobody. So when he come out with an album right now, it's gonna be DIY. He's gonna change the game. So
he's not signed to anybody. He's independent.
Yeah, he's always signed. All his record deals and stuff has been expired. You know, he never re-signed with nobody yet. He expired December of 2023. He hasn't re-signed to nobody. He's not with Birdman. He was not with Wayne. He owns his label. He has a label.
So he actually re-signed. They're saying he just re-signed.
He just re-signed? Okay, yeah, I know at the time, yeah, he must just, because he wasn't, but doing this battle, he wasn't signed to nobody. But
it's early May, and it's only May 6th, so he must have just signed.
Yeah, he must just sign, So I know they said during all this going on, he wasn't signed to nobody. So he was making the decision, and he was hoping that he would go DIY. If he go DIY, he gonna change the game because he's the head honcho of the industry right now. And if he go DIY, that's gonna transition everybody else to trickle down. It's gonna be a lump sum of people really going that route. But he's staying in the machine, and I understand why he's staying in the machine, and that's a good thing. I think that's a good choice for him right now. Even though I know he could be more successful, but he want to stay. He want to keep that money going in other directions. That's in the business of people, and I understand that too. That's dope. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? I salute because he didn't put his work in. He didn't been through the labor of this industry. He didn't been successful doing it. It's a lot of people can't do that. So that's why everybody's pushing to trying to get signed. Everybody can't do that. That's a lot of work. It's more than just your music. It's your brand and how you move. And he figured that out and using these social medias to the highest level and everything. But salute to Drake, salute to Kendrick, salute to them brothers. Them boys always gonna be doing business. And at the end of the day, they're gonna end up doing the album together. So you know what I'm saying? Of course, they're gonna do an album together. They're gonna. I see it. I see it happening. I see it happening next year sometime. See them go doing a whole album together and bring it back together, go on tour together and make another bag, and so that'd be $1 billion tour if they go on tour together. Easy. I can see that business move happening. It's all about business, nothing personal. It's business. It's entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the baby revealing some things. The baby was on the podcast saying that right before this beef happened, somebody had called him in the industry and wanted to do a fake beef for publicity, and he turned it down. He said, "No, I'm not doing that." Yeah, the baby said, "I'm not doing that." He said, "I'm good." You know what I'm saying? Like, because this thing can get ugly. Words hurt more than action, more than somebody in the flesh can hurt, and he didn't want to get involved in that. He said, and the baby said the same thing. I don't feel that in my spirit. He said the same.
You know what I find interesting? We haven't really been talking about any new music this year, and it's already May. We haven't really been talking about new music, but it feels like these beefs have revitalized us listening to hip hop music. I haven't. What new song dropped? I'm talking about on the major
platforms.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people right now is. A lot of the majors right now, major artists right now is definitely, if you're not in their rabbit hole, you won't know a lot of things. Like a lot of people didn't know that Pharrell came out with an album. A lot of people don't know that, people like, the Missy Elliott got a new single finna drop because she's finna go on tour. And they got a song together. Sierra, Missy, and Busta about to drop something like June 1st. But they going on tour. It's a lot of things that, with the internet, you got to be in their digital space to know what's going on now. I see that's going because of the DIY movement.
I'm with King George and all of them people. I'm with them people. King George,
when you
P2K.
When you following these artists, you'll know what's going on. Unless you get in the catalog, emails like I do, but I don't click on them. I'm be honest. I get a lot of emails. I don't have time to click on them. I got so many emails on the new music coming out and all that. Because me being 100% in radio, now I'm in podcast. Now I go whenever I have time and I click on them and see what's going on. But
you know what? That is an excellent idea because I had saw that Vocero was going to be dropping music. I think I saw it a couple of weeks ago, or maybe we talked about it. Mm-hmm. But I got a notification that his music dropped. That's and that is good, especially when people are busy. Like everybody's not looking at these things, so to get that notification was
right. So you have to be in the rabbit hole lane with the artist, like click the notification if you like that artist, so you can know what's going on. If you don't have, if you're not in that, if you're not subscribed to that artist, you won't know what's going on until somebody say something. Like what you said the other day, like you can't see what's going on with Bars because you got to be subscribed to his email.
I went on his. I was on Bars Banger this weekend. I was doing some work this weekend. I went on Bars Banger. I was trying to purchase the Roses track, but we had talked about the website before, so that's I think it's probably just something going on with the website because it didn't give me the option to purchase it.
Okay. Well, I you're the first person that said that. I need to let him know. Might be the website. I let Bars know so he can go ahead and see what's going on. You're the first person to say that. Yeah. So
it could have been also my service.
Okay. Yeah, probably. And it could be either
one. My service, but I did try and go on there and purchase.
Ain't no telling whose service it is. Terrence Howard made a live video on Instagram the other day saying he do not have a Facebook page. Somebody got millions of followers over on Facebook saying they Terrence Howard, and he say once he find out who they are, he gonna sue them. He say that is not his page. He said I do not have a Facebook page.
DJ Queen B.
Ecstasy. You know, the second person I heard say that.
Yeah.
Oh wow! It's this YouTube.
He did a live video said it is not him.
Yeah.
Wow.
I see a lot of that going on, right? A lot of people is separate themselves from different platforms and don't have a Facebook. Some don't even have an IG. Some just have an X, which is Twitter. Some just have a LinkedIn. Some just have, you know what I mean? So everybody is really going with whatever is comfortable for them and whatever is made for them. Some people's on all of them, but when it comes to being a fan or a listener, see, you know, they got listeners, and then you have fans. You have listeners, followers, then you have fans, then you have super fans. Now there's another level to that called super duper fans. That one of my mentors have brought. He said them super duper fans are the ones that's gonna be there no matter what's going on in your life. They're the ones gonna be there to the end. You know what I mean? And then your super fans is the one that's gonna make sure they get all the good things that you got going on. And then your fans is just gonna get whatever they pick and choose what they want, but they still gonna support you and share you and talk about you and tag people and all that. And then your followers is gonna follow.
Who are you a super fan of?
You know,
I'm a super fan. I got a couple of super fans.
Yeah.
I'm a super fan of Conway, the Machine.
I can tell because you talk about him often.
I'm a super fan of. I'm a super duper fan of Conway the Machine, and I'm a super fan of West Side Gun, and I'm a super fan of Benny. I'm a super fan of course, the Nas. You know Nas. I you know what I'm saying.
Nobody independent.
Nas. Independent, yeah.
I'm talking about independent, not well known.
Independent. Well, you know, my brothers, they was independent first before they went to the Machine, but I was definitely them all the way till they was independent, all the way till they got 1 foot in, 1 foot out of the industry right now. But if I was locally, my local in Buffalo, no, I'm not super fan. I'm not super duper fan of my local.
Albuquerque.
Albuquerque, I might be just a fan of my man Benny Bronco. He haven't done it in a while. He's going through some things, but you really have to. You know, I'm mostly just a fan. I'm not super duper. I'm just a fan, maybe a listener too. Seeing what you got, seeing what touch me, what don't. I'm very, very picky because me, I'm always looking what they want to do, and I'm like, if you know, you gotta take me. You gotta convince me that you're serious with what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Because
Street Soprano,
right?
Street Soprano. I like Street Soprano. I know for a fact that like everybody is trying to ride his wave because they know what's gonna happen. Because after the Benny tour, he's up next. So everybody trying to ride that wave with him the whole summer. Because when September hit, you ain't gonna see him too much. He's gonna be under the wing of Benny the Butcher and Ricky Hyde, and he's gonna be doing some other things. But I like him. I like what he got going on. You know what I mean?
What about Wesso G? Him and Wesso, I love their support.
Okay, I like what they got going on. I support them because they from the city, but I'm not a super fan. No.
I did have a conversation with Street Soprano when I was over at the other station. I really, really, really loved. If y'all have not gotten a chance to look at Kitty Quinn's Hustle series, she did a really great job with her conversation with Street Soprano. So going over to her YouTube page, Kitty Quinn, Hustle Season, she had a really great conversation. I told her that she was able to sometimes when you have a conversation with people, they aren't as open to talk with you, but she did a really good job at bringing that conversation out with him, because Street Soprano, if you ever meet him, he's already businesslike. He has this thing in his head already. I feel like that he knows he's laser focused.
Yeah, I like Street Soprano as personal, you know, his personality and what he does for the neighborhood, and I like it. I'm really locked in on that area with him. Definitely.
I met the very first time I met Streets was actually at a neighborhood function that he was doing over in Riverside.
I love what he does with that. Yeah,
he had a fun day for them over there, and that wasn't even his neighborhood. That made me respect him more. I did two conversations, 2 interviews. I forgot about that one.
I think I'm a super fan of Essence and Equasia.
Okay,
you know, I appreciate. I'm a super fan of them guys, man. And knowing them, knowing their music, and then know them as a person now, since I'm behind the scenes and build a relationship with them, being their marketing coach and stuff like that. I'm loving how they move. I love how you do things. I love their personality.
I'm feeling some kind of way, Joker. I'm feeling some kind of way. I ain't hear my name. It's Arkansas. You ain't know.
Oh yeah, of course. I'm not even a fan. You my sister. You in a whole different.
Right.
You
That's
family.
Right.
Yeah, you family.
That's
on top
right.
of love what you do.
Okay.
Are you a super fan of anybody, Mr. Arkansas?
Yeah.
Are you a super fan of anybody mainstream or independent? Are you a super fan of anybody mainstream or independent? She said, Ecstasy said, King Shot, definitely.
Yeah, I'm definitely a super fan of King Shot. Yeah.
People, cause somebody gonna say, "Oh, you ain't say my name," but I will say I'm a super fan of my grandson TJ. He played football, and I'm a real super fan of him because I see him going to the NFL.
No doubt.
So I have to say, my grandbaby, the football player, number 22, Lil Rudd. So
yeah, no doubt.
Other than that, as far as anybody that's doing comedy or something like that, I have a few of them. But when you go to BET and all that, you ain't gonna get to name everybody. So I can't name everybody on here either. But other than that, I'm a super fan of my own self.
Yeah. I'm super fan of my own self. Oh yeah, I'm definitely super fan of myself. Because
I support the hell out of me every time you turn around about a new ponytail, a new wig.
And that's what it is. It's like when it comes to like those levels and those different levels of different artists, like I said, I love what's going on in my city, but that rabbit hole is open for us. But it's very tough for a lot of folks to figure out how to walk through it. I had plenty of conversations with a lot of promoters in Buffalo that's gonna do things for the city and these showcases and stuff, and they come to me for advice. And I said, well, it's going to hurt your heart because I'm going to be honest. And I heard a lot of feelings.
Man, Ecstasy.
I heard a lot of feelings.
We love similar music, Ecstasy. What? You are, listen, I listen, I don't know. I just, it's something about Molotov Mile. If you go down that rabbit hole of his music, Ecstasy, listen to that. And Joker, you actually put me on to that one song.
Yeah.
When you were over on 514 online, maybe.
Yeah. 514.
You just gotta listen. Go down the rabbit hole.
That's it. That's it.
That's all I'm gonna say.
But really, what attracts me to an artist, it make me be a super fan, is when they take it to their next level and really go hard on their merch, and they're really creative with their packages and their business and the sound of the music, their stage performance. Of the way they use their social media, that's all that attracts me. That's why I love Conway, because he know how he really goes in his mental state and go live and talk about what he's going through and all of that. And then me meeting him, for the first time, we had a good conversation, a good long conversation. Right when they first got signed to Shady, when Eminem first signed them, they talked to him on my birthday. Matter of fact. Santa, my birthday my birthday next week, and it's been 5 years?
I was gonna say you got one coming up.
Yeah, 5 years ago, me and Conway was at the Cellar, and we sat down and had a long conversation, and we had a good conversation. That's how I this picture right here was on my birthday. You know what I'm saying? And we had a good long conversation, and that was a good conversation we had, and about what he got going on, what he's trying to do, about the industry. We really went down that rabbit hole, man. And he was honest and very vulnerable about what he committed himself into. And he was like, listen, Joker, I don't know what it's going to lead me to. I don't know what God got planned for me, but one thing I do know is I just got a story to tell. And that's just one of the big conversations me and him had. Now look at it 5 years from 5 or 6 years now, he's on a whole different level and he's doing what he does. And that's why he named that one album, Won't He Do It? And that's one of my favorite albums.
I love that album too.
Wow. Yeah,
So he's very, very transparent in that album. Very transparent. And that's what made me like him.
Yeah.
That's what made me really like him. Well, get more familiar with him. I actually follow him. I love that he's gone through so much in his life, but he's not letting it hold him down. Grand Rising, baby.
Yes.
That remind me of me.
Yeah. So yeah, he's definitely very vulnerable. He write his lyrics on paper on the heart on his sleeve, and I'm the same way. And he don't hold back on nothing. He mean what he say and he say what he means. So that's why
Come
I
on
really
now.
I love that about him. And like I said, I love the brand. The brand he put together about himself is amazing. The merch, and how he moves, and you know what I'm saying, and also Westside Gun. I like Westside Gun business side. What he got going on. Like the interview he did with Wallow, and he had said that once you get your niche on this fashion, you could do what you want to do. And he said I could drop 3-4 pieces a month and make $1 million a month just off merch. And that's what he's doing. He's doing amazing with that. So shout out to Westside Gun on the business side. And that's what attracts me to an artist. That's what makes me a super fan. Yes.
So if they don't have all of that, are we just fans?
Just fans. Just fans and listening. I listen. You know what I'm saying? Like if they see me give me some.
No, I'm saying like I'm not looking at. I do look at their social media, but not like
they
that.
are important too. They are important too. You know what I'm saying?
They're important, but I'm different.
Play of a higher role.
Yeah, I'm different. I'm very different. I'm different. My DNA.
You look at the marketing side. You wearing different hats as you're listening to the music.
Yeah, I listen to the music, but that music got
millions of views. I say, you know what? This is how I feel about social media and stuff. Don't view me, follow me, view me when God called me home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I like
follow
that saying.
Me while I'm alive.
Yeah.
Follow me while I'm alive. View me when God called me home.
Yes. Yeah. I'm a listener. I listen to the music, and I gotta feel that connection with that artist. I gotta believe what they say. You know what I mean? If I don't believe what they say, I'm just listening to the music. Says entertainment, and then get entertained. Yeah. So I transition like that.
Hey, I am a super fan of somebody. And I don't care who don't like it. I'm a super fan of R. Kelly.
I'm a super fan of R. Kelly. Definitely.
That man is a genius. I don't care if he locked up.
Definitely.
I don't care what he been
Me too.
accused of or none of that. Come on,
I would just
I still dance to it, sing it.
Right. What podcast I was watching, and they put out his analytics of his since he's been locked up, and it's saying that he's still making $13 million a quarter.
Right.
While he locked up,
He's
still making $13 million a quarter.
Well, so where's the money going? Because didn't he just have money issues?
Yeah, he's not really having money issues. That's one of the main lies they brainwash us. That's one of the main lies in the industry they do, talking about he broke. He's not nowhere near broke. Yeah, his songs that he wrote for people is still in rotation.
I thought I had heard something about him possibly selling his what do you call it? His masters.
His catalog? No, that's a lie too. He's not doing that.
Okay.
He's not doing that.
Because I thought I had heard something about
he might have. Yeah, he's not. Yeah, he's doing concerts on the rail. He's touring the prisons, doing the concerts in prison.
He's touring the prison. Getting him money off of their books and stuff.
Yep, he's touring. His tickets is something like $20, and then he's touring the prisons.
Right.
Performing. Yep.
Get out of here.
My son that sing R&B, he said they used to have him singing all the time when he was incarcerated.
Yeah, he touring all the prisons, performing in his orange suit. He had an orange suit that was shiny too. Performing.
Yep, and all the rest of them had on there.
And all the bands is all members of people doing life. They got talent. The drummer, the keyboardist, they have a program in the prisons. They have a music program, and they do the music for them. Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So shout out to
it's
Kelly.
really to help with whatever to keep them prisoners.
Yeah.
Calm.
Yeah. And it's also
you gotta do in there to
keep them together, and also it's a working program for them. What they call it? What they call it when you get out of jail? You got to do the work for the
work release.
Work release. Yeah, that's part of his work release program. So, yeah.
Right.
You know, and then a lot of that money going to different charities also that he got going on. Yes. Yeah. So shout out to R. Kelly. I'm super duper R. Kelly fan, always will be. In spite of. Because he got.
Well, I'm not gonna say I'm a super duper fan of R. Kelly. Do I respect his gift? Absolutely. The man, even before he became R. Kelly, he was gifted. What was that? He had a song out with that group. I can't even think of the name of it.
With him and his brother and his cousin. Public Announcement.
Yeah, with Public Announcement. He was fantabulous. He's a phenomenal writer, a phenomenal just artist. He's a phenomenal creative. I think what he was doing, and he was able to do so well, which we see people like Mary J. Blige, Beyonce, we see them do it so well, is they take their pain and their experiences and put it into their work, which we love. A lot of people didn't want Mary to be happy because they're like, no, you make better music when you're unhappy. Well, that's not necessarily true. Some people just have a gift for changing, for putting their what do Ali Black say? You have to change the energy. You have to shift the energy of that thing. Yes, the pain, ecstasy, exactly. Taking that pain that they feel and they can put it and make it feel like you can feel that pain. When you listen to Mary J. Blige, can't you feel everything that she's talking about?
Oh yeah, definitely. I can't wait till her new single drop. She got a new single dropping with Jadakiss and somebody else. I just seen it post up yesterday on my feeds on IG when I was on IG live, and I followed her page, and she posted up a new single dropping. I think Jadakiss is another rapper on there too. Is it Jadakiss? Is it J. Cole? I know Jadakiss is one of the rappers, and you know what I'm saying, on there. But I definitely can't wait till that drop. Yeah, she's definitely in her bag, and she definitely speaks her mind. And she definitely writes songs on how her speak.
Because I'm a big fan of hers too.
Mary J. Oh
all
yeah.
that stuff. I love me some Mary J. Blige.
Super
duper fan right there.
I can't say anybody else mainstream that I'm a super duper fan of, except for Mary.
Yeah,
I'm a super duper fan of Mary.
I remember being at one of her concerts. I was sitting in the front row. I was singing her song harder than her. She's like, okay, right there.
Man, the first time I seen her and she came out, I cried like a baby. I'm like, why am I crying?
Yeah.
Yes, shout out to Mary J.
Even my mom called me if Mary, she'll record it for me. Like if Mary J. Blige is on something, she'll record it. Everybody knows I love me some Mary J. Blige. What? I'm a super duper fan of hers.
Yeah, I would love that. I would love to have a conversation with her.
I
would love to have a conversation with her. That'd be dope.
I get that when I'm out and about, especially when my hair is blonde.
Yeah.
When my hair is blonde, people always say that. I think it's just the eyes and the cheekbones. We just probably come from the same tribe.
They come from the same tribe. Same goddess. Goddess
Capricorns too.
Yeah.
I do want to acknowledge somebody real quick.
Okay.
So over the weekend, I went to an addiction. It wasn't necessarily a meeting, but a gathering of people together. I want to give a huge shout out to Tyra. So I'm going from left to right. It might be opposite. So Tyra is the one with the glasses. She helped put this together. Pastor Tyra is on the right-hand side of me. She spoke very well. But Janice Pace, the queen in the middle, right here, with the shirt with the eyelashes on. I remember Janice growing up, and I remember the struggles that she had while I was growing up and as a teenager. And when I tell you, this queen spoke so eloquently, so beautifully, and she spoke from a place of healing, and she spoke not just out the side of her mouth. She spoke about the things that she knew had helped her. She spoke about mindset, why we become addicted to these things, what it is we're searching for something in these addictions. A lot of people get strung out because we're searching for something outside of ourselves. We're searching for something to make us feel better. And she spoke so beautifully about this. I just want to say, Janice, I love you so much. Queen, man, you continue on your road to recovery. You continue doing what it is that God has called you to do, because these are the people that bring other people to a place of healing, in a place where they no longer are struggling with addiction, because addiction is real. I spoke about my own struggles. You know, I went from having 15 surgeries to now I'm popping pills. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I remember when I was married, my ex used to say, you know, these doctors are just legal drug dealers. And I come to find out that it's true. You know, you popping a pill because you're in pain, and now you're popping a pill to go to sleep, and now you're popping a pill to cope, or you smoking cocaine to cope, you smoking dope. You know what I mean? It's just an endless cycle. You drinking. It's an endless cycle when it comes to addiction. And what I
in our life, and until you get the hype, the God or Jesus, or I call them all of them because they one. But when they feel that void that's in you, then you don't want that stuff. But until that void is filled, oh, baby, you're going to try everything out there. And when you get rid of one drug and something else come up, you try everything until you finally come to your senses to try the high power. You know what
chasing
I'm saying?
that high.
And
even with
sometimes
pills,
it be too late because them drugs, they tear you up, your kidneys. I got one kidney that's working. You know what I'm saying? But all praises be unto God. I ain't on no dialysis or need no insulin or none of that stuff. The doctor said, long you take care of that one, you'll be all right. That's why I gave up alcohol and sodas and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But if I had been out there on that narrow road and stayed on it, I probably have both of my kidneys. You know what I'm saying? But we don't think of that kind of way until we get the chance to know him for ourselves. Until then, man, you don't be want to hear that. You want this, you want that, you want this man, you want that man, you want stealing, you want drugs, you want everything right there. You know what I'm saying? But until, like you were saying earlier, until it get in your spirit.
That's right.
You know, you're going to lose your mind if you don't let it get in your spirit. Hey, you're going to lose your mind if you don't let it get in your spirit.
That's a fact.
In that order.
Well, I just want to say again, thank you to Janice. I'm looking forward to the next one. They have not, they did set a date. It's going to be June 29th. They have not told me the venue, but I do want to encourage anybody out there who's struggling with any type of addiction, which I'm glad that they spoke about also, because addiction is not just drugs. I know people who are addicted to food, addicted to sex, addicted to porn. You know, there's all types of addictions. And you spoke about it also, Miss Arkansas. A lot of times when we are addicted to one thing, we just trade it for another. A lot of times that's what we do. I know people who went from alcohol to weed, or weed to food, or crack to food, or, you know, or to sex. It's something. So thank you again to Janice Pace for speaking so beautifully. Thank you to Sister Tyra, Pastor Tyra. Thank you to Pastor Woods for opening up the church. I can't wait to the next one. It's time that we begin to look inside ourselves. Even if you are already delivered from it, your testimony might be able to help somebody who's struggling in that life right now, because the deliverance is real. When God takes that taste from you, and you spoke about that taste, when God takes that taste from you, it ain't gonna give you the same effect that it used to have. When you start getting that taste taken from you, when it ain't hitting like it used to hit before, I think that's time. Okay, maybe I need to start weaning myself off of this thing, because it ain't hitting like it's hitting before.
That's right.
4 pills to 5 pills to 6 pills. It ain't hitting like it was hitting before, because you need it more and more, and you still ain't getting that effect. You still chasing that high. God is trying to release you.
And you know what? They teach you that in the rehab. They teach you that in the rehab, that one is too many and 1,000 ain't enough.
My church home is Mount Olive Baptist Church right here in Lackawanna, New York, Ecstasy. I had went to What I always get the Baptist churches wrong. Lord, forgive me. Pastor Woods Church on Ingham Avenue. Is it first? Because it's a First Baptist and a Second Baptist here. I feel like that's First Baptist Church, and Second Baptist is in near the projects. Everybody, it's the church in Lackawanna. Pastor Woods is the pastor there. And I love that even Pastor Woods has a story.
Yes. Our pastors have amazing stories that I've talked with and interviewed on my platform back in the day. Yeah, Chris Williams inboxes. We'll talk about that. Inboxes, me, Vette Green, inboxes, and we'll see what we can do.
Wow. Okay. Well, my church is in North Little Rock, Arkansas, with Pastor Charles Perkins at Disciple of Love Ministry. So if you're in the Arkansas area and you're looking for a church home or want to visit a church, come on, join me. I'm going to be there. A lot of people wait until Mother's Day. Ain't been to church now Sunday. But I bet you it's going to be packed like a club on Mother's Day.
I haven't been in 3 weeks.
It's sad,
I was out of town and I haven't been in 3 weeks. Definitely want to get there on Mother's Day.
Yes. No.
What's the plan? Mother's Day is this weekend. This weekend, everybody. I want anybody that is a mom out there, if you have a mom, send us your pictures. I want to highlight the moms on Friday on the Green Lynx platform. If you inbox me a picture of your mom,
right,
or if you are a mom, inbox me a picture of you. I'd be happy to put it together in something that I'm working on for Mother's Day. Huge shout out to my mommy, who I think is the best mom in the world.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Well,
no
shout
doubt.
out to mine. May she continue to rest in peace.
Star 4, what up?
Yeah, may she continue to rest in peace. Yeah.
Bro, it's almost that time, isn't it? Is it this weekend you coming?
Yeah, I'll be on Mother's Day. I'll be there on Mother's Day.
Okay, I don't have any plans yet.
I'll be in the town on Mother's Day.
Yeah, I'll be performing at the Looney Bin Comedy Club in Little Rock, Arkansas.
Good morning.
Mother's Day showtime, 8 p.m. Only $20 to get in. It would be myself, Steve Brown, that was once on BET Comic View, Broadway Joe from the morning show, Keith Glaceland from the morning show. But I ain't trying to really shout them out because they probably ain't nowhere shouting me out. But anyway, you can catch Miss Arkansas at the Looney Bin Comedy Club on Mother's Day, 8 p.m. showtime. Come on out and get loved on. That's what I want to say to you. Come get loved on because, hey, I need the loving too because at the end of the day, like I say, my mom gone home to be with the Lord, but I know her spirit is still with me.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Happy Mother's Day to the real moms out there, no doubt.
Oh, I know that's right.
Yeah.
Just like all dads don't deserve it, I ain't gonna act like all moms deserve that because there's some women out here that had kids, but y'all not momming.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put it like that. Y'all are not momming. I also want to give us, there's a few things that's going on this weekend. There's a lot. You should come on Saturday, bro. There's some stuff going on this weekend.
Yeah,
has the ladies first going on.
Yeah, I'll be there Sunday. I'll be there Sunday. And then, got a lot of people, check I got to do with the graduation. And people will always, every time I come home, the inbox and the emails go crazy. But I they get, some people going to be invited to the party, you know what I'm saying, to the birthday celebration and all that. So, we'll see what's up.
Well, Sneak Vibing has a ladies first celebration going on this weekend, Saturday at 7 p.m. It's happening at 612 Fillmore at the Torrance Space Theater. She's highlighting the females here in the Western New York. With Sneak Vibing, I can't say is the 716 because she is in the know of everything that's going on. Like if you are in Schenectady or Albany or Syracuse, like she's in the know. I'm glad that she's highlighting the females.
Yeah,
so I'm definitely going to be checking that out.
Yeah.
1,000 Mile Tour has auditions. They are having an event where they are looking for someone to come on tour with them. You audition, and if you win, it's an opportunity to change your life. It really is. It's an opportunity to change your life, especially if you have never gotten outside of Buffalo to perform. You need to be at that event with the 1,000 Mile Tour. They're having it. You can go on Mark Lee's page. You can go on Spill 716 page to get more information. I think it is a dope situation that's going to be going on. So this weekend is going to be crazy, y'all.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up.
It's going to be crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna be busy doing what it do. That same weekend, that same birthday weekend, you know what I'm saying? I will be recording with Boss, and we getting ready to start doing the music video for the Buffalo to Brooklyn track. So yeah, I'm gonna be busy.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, after I get done performing at the Looney Bin, I will pack my bag, get in my car, and drive to St. Louis, Missouri, because this is going to be my second grandchild to graduate.
Okay.
That's what's up. Send those graduation pictures also. I know Fam got a child graduating. Joker, you got a child and a
shout out to all the
I don't want to say baby mama, but her mom graduating.
Yeah, baby mama. Yeah, baby mama. Yeah, she graduating too.
No baby mama. I'm a mom. Okay?
Yeah, that's baby mama. Yes, that's baby mama right there. Well, we cool though. We good. We got a good relationship. We cool. We definitely we did a good job parenting. That's one of my favorite baby mamas. We did a good job with old Bree. That's why she graduated, because she got a mother and a father that was there in her life. Yeah.
Do you tell them Happy Mother's Day?
Oh yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They both getting flowers that day. Yes, for Mother's Day and for graduation.
Pictures. Send the pictures. I want all the pictures so I can put them together, everybody.
Yeah, you know what's gonna piss me off on Mother's Day?
What?
Everybody that ain't talked to me since last Mother's Day, not just the women, I ain't tripping about them, but the fellas, they gonna text that day and say Happy Mother's Day. Don't know if that's still my phone number. Don't know if I'm still alive.
Oh, shout out to Ex's mom, Lori.
Yeah, no doubt. You know what? And on Father's Day, I don't get too many Father's Day wishes.
Do you get them from the kids?
Well, I'm gonna send you one.
Only person send me Father's Day on my kids is my son, my middle son, and my oldest daughter. They're the ones that always give me a Father's Day and happy birthday every year. 2 out of the 5 kids.
Right. Yeah. Well, all our kids aren't going to like us. I got 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And when Father's Day come, I know. When Father's Day come, I don't look for our Father's Day, because saying God knows what I do, so that don't matter to me. It used to bother me.
Amen.
It used to bother my mental.
And you know what, Queen? You keep saying you got 6 children. If I hadn't got spayed and neutered, I probably have about 10. But
listen, that
I ended up with 4 of them.
That too, and I got 2 sets of twins.
Yes.
Right.
2 sets of twins. Wow. Yes, that's awesome.
My oldest,
I mean, he was hitting the left and the right.
And they were big babies too. I didn't have little twins. I had 7-pound twins. 7.
Big babies. Wow. Eating good.
Yeah, my biggest one was 7'3".
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
My youngest boy was the heaviest. Yeah, JJ, he was 10 pounds 3 ounces.
Ooh, that my youngest was the heaviest. Well, out of the twins, yeah. My twin girls were 6'12", 6'13".
Okay, wow.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
They were 6'5".
Yeah.
And we're like,
wow. Woof.
Yeah.
But it hurt like but it hurt like the 8 pound. You hear me?
Yeah. My oldest, he was the smallest. He was 5 pounds 7 ounces. He was the smallest out of all my babies. Yeah. But I think Bree. I think Bree was 7'2", I believe. Yeah, they're the one that's graduating. Yeah.
Actually, she said no kids. Yeah, them kids. Ooh wee.
Yeah. Yeah. No doubt. Got grandbabies now, so you know, got
Come
4 of
on.
those.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
I
so I'll
got
be with
11.
I'm definitely gonna see the grandbabies at the graduation. I'm definitely gonna be with them. I'm probably gonna watching them while they walking the floor.
Come on now.
Yeah.
You with your pop.
Yep. Be with me.
So what do we have? Oh, I do want to announce today,
When I
everybody.
go to St. Louis.
The Vet Green Show is not live today. There's actually a pre-record that's already out there. I posted it to my page. I am bringing back the F word series where we talk about fentanyl, the opioid crisis. So you'll see that video. You can only see it on YouTube. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to upload it to this system. I gotta speak to the business partners over here and find out how we can make it better, because right now you can only upload the file can't be too large. So I have to talk to the business partners. But please go ahead on over to Green Lynx Media. If you do not see the link on my page, watch the F word that is hurting our communities. Big shout out to Francesca and what she's doing over there at Buffalo Clinical Lab and Research. I went to the event on Friday that she had put together along with Ms. Robin. You can see the interview that I did with her. I'm going to be posting a few more clips that I had taken while I was there. I love what's going on in my neighborhood. I love when people give back to the neighborhood, and that's exactly what Francesca over there at Buffalo Clinical Lab is doing. And her team is phenomenal, and their hearts are in a really, really, really good place. They come from places where either their families were battling with addiction, just different things like that. So you need to come to my neighborhood. My neighborhood, listen, Lackawanna, isn't Lackawanna the bomb?
Lackawanna's the joint. That's where I grew up. I grew up in my teenage life.
Wasn't it quiet in Arkansas?
Yeah.
Yes.
I love my hometown. Big shout out to my hometown, Lackawanna.
Really
nice. Yep. I love my hometown. People say a lot about us. They call us country and all of that. But one thing for sure, too, for certain, I love that I can walk down my street. I love that the kids can play outside.
Peaceful.
We need to bring neighborhoods like that back. They I didn't agree with a lot of things that were done to a lot of people when I was growing up. There's no but to it. It wasn't right. But Lackawanna definitely is a hometown. I love my hometown. The taxes can be lower. Come on now.
Yes.
Why are taxes higher in Buffalo?
Yep. That part. Yes.
I love my hometown. So make sure you go on over to Green Lynx Media YouTube page. The video is out there right now. I'll be bringing back another one next week. We're going to continue this series, the F word, because fentanyl is real. And if you are a cocaine user, I don't care if you are smoking it on a stem or sniffing it up your nose, you really need to be aware. If you are using marijuana or any type of drug, they have these fake pills out there. You really need to be aware of what is going on and test your stuff. I'm not saying, because you may not be in a space where you are ready for recovery, I'm not saying you need to stop. You need to stop. But you do need to be aware.
Yes, no doubt. We appreciate y'all being on in the morning show. You know what I'm saying? No doubt. My last words of the day is, you know what I'm saying? Keep doing what you're doing if it's working good and it's positive. You know what I'm saying? Keep God first. You know what I'm saying? Make it do what it do. You know what I'm talking about? Amen. It was a good day today. You know what I'm saying? Mid-top still at a 10. Making it do what it do. It went down a little bit from the reading about the tragedy with the shooting. It went down to about a 7 and went back up to a 10. But we here and make sure y'all continue to keep the neighborhood safe. And like I said, you know what I'm saying? Figure out what we got to do to control this thing. And it ain't gonna happen overnight. But it's gonna take a team. But it's gonna be a battle bringing everybody together, because everybody got their own little agenda and they stuck with it. I don't understand about that part, but okay,
Make it not about us. Make it about these kids. And maybe we can get the agenda changed.
Yeah, hopefully we pray on it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Please. You know what I mean?
God said train a child in the way it should go. You know what I'm saying? So if you ain't training your kid right, it's gonna go astray. So you need to do what the words say. Train it right. Train it up right. So I would say love more on your child, on your baby. Keep them under your wing. I don't care if they feel like you being hard on them. Hey, you know what's out there if they don't know what's out there. So be the eye that they need, So I just say love on them. Love. There it go again. That word love. Love covers a great multitude of sins. Love them. Love them.
Love them all day long.
They feel they love their home. They ain't really got to go out there in the streets looking for love.
That part, Miss Arkansas. And I'll piggyback off of that as well. A lot of times, not even a lot of times, parenting is not easy. But if you bring a child in this world, and if you are not going to give the child up for adoption, then you have a responsibility to parent that child. Parent the child.
Yes.
Maybe you didn't get adequate parenting. They have classes for these things. Not that you can learn everything in a class. My mom always experiences the best teacher, but you do have a responsibility to raise an adult that is productive and not taken away from the neighborhood. I think we get lost in our own traumas and we forget that these kids become adults. And if the kid is acting out and acting up as a child, imagine that child as an adult. And for those of you who are in these classrooms with these kids, instead of looking at them as bad, think about what it is that may have brought them to that classroom, especially these alternative schools. These kids are dealing with a lot at home. Just think about that. I love y'all. Long life. Make sure you tune into Green Lynx Media. You can watch the F Word right now on Green Lynx Media. Again, it will not be on Facebook. You can only watch it on YouTube.
No doubt. We went in this bad, but we're pretty with the piece. We had to, trying to get her to come to the party also, because I got her sneakers I'm bringing, because they're done. You know what I'm saying? And
shout out to Winter Peace.
Yeah, she was so excited about it. She inboxed me a little bit. I know she's probably busy at work or something, or with the kids or something. But
she's momming.
Yeah. So
I'm excited to see how you bringing my shit back to life.
Oh yeah, they doing good. I'm working on those. I'm working to make it do working on that, starting on another pair, and got mad orders coming in from the merch for Barnes Mega, and then I'm staying busy. And creative and doing what it do. You know what I'm saying? No doubt. Yeah, this is Winter Peace, y'all, right here. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Back row.
Focused, I'm tunnel vision, gotta use both arms. Nice with the switchblade and gotta keep that gun on. Body so heavy, can't afford to lose, I'm dead strong. Gotta wear your big boy pants for me, I've been on. All bought all like shit when they come to me, ain't it for free? Thinking you funny, blow your top, baby, respectfully. Put in that work to run the show, this shit ain't come easy. Down on my ass, ain't had no cash, ain't have a thing to eat. Body the presence, body the book. Any room I stand in, all the haters be shook. Everything I do big, I don't go by the book. They say shorty too fine, I sip her up like wine. Shorty got that juice, her beauty undefined. Stressing about you, baby, I do not have the time. Been putting in that work, my back ain't come to the phone. Salute to all the homies from my hood I put on. I'm on a new wave, open a new age. Hiding in your penthouse, baby, you ain't safe. Bring the storm to your front porch, baby, like my name. And if you wanna rock on me, then baby, get your funds up. Cause it all sound good until it's time to run up. Like getting expensive, got no time for chit chat. Walked away with your hoe like better get your lick back. Thinking they love you, they just want their get back. Yeah. Big Winter Peace, you already know God body, let's get it. Yeah.
This has been a Green Lynx Media production. Thank you for watching. Make sure you come on back.